Hi, it's Coach Fred. And first of all, I want to thank everybody that reached out to me this week to show me so much tremendous support. I really appreciate it. And I needed it because this week I had a couple bad days. I had a couple days where I was frustrated and distracted. And one of the things I learned on my prior journey of going through 4 major surgeries and cancer by the age of 39 was that your 100% that you have to give every day isn't always the same. That when things are going really good in my life and I'm hitting on all cylinders, my 100% is up here when it comes to effectiveness. And when things aren't so good, so you're under some sort of problem in your life or some sort of stress, some trauma, maybe your 100% is here. A good friend of mine earlier this year went through really serious radiation and chemo, and some days his 100% was just getting out of bed and taking a shower. But that's okay, because our 100% isn't always the same. And the reason that that's so is that because there's a spirit, mind, and body connection. And I learned this when I went to Springfield College, although I didn't really believe it until I went through my own journey. And I fell down, spirit, mind, and body, hit rock bottom. And the only way I was able to build myself back up again was to work on all 3, spirit, mind, and body. And what I did was I came up with a plan. I would write down where I am with my body and where I want to be, and I would look for the first most natural step. And then I looked at my spiritual life. I said, well, where am I and where do I want to be? And I would look for the first most natural step. And then I looked at my mind and I said, well, where am I with the anxiety and the stress and where do I want to be? And I looked for the first most natural step, and I took it. And if it worked in each of these areas, I'd do more of it. And if it didn't, I'd find something else, and I went from the couch after the cancer to the top of the world again. And I did it by having a plan, spirit, mind, and body. Now, right now, my treatments are going well. There's not a lot of physical effect. Okay, so this, for me, is really just the mind. I've got to stay away from the what-if questions. What if it comes back? What if the treatment doesn't work? And unanswered what-ifs lead to stress and anxiety, so I'm trying to stay away from that. I know that because I'm stressed, it's having an impact on my body. So I'm making an extra appointment with my chiropractor because that makes me feel good. I'm going fishing with my son. We're going to be out with my daughter today. And spiritually, I'm trying to stay away from the question that's always brought me the most pain. Why me? I've never found a really good answer for that. So I don't even go there. Just stay away from why me, because I don't want to bring myself down spiritually. So for those of you who are going through something right now, remember that where you are today isn't where you're always going to be. There's a huge power to the written word, so write it down. Here's where I want to be. And remember that you can still get there. And the thing I'd like you to do right now is there's an old quote that I learned that I love. It says, don't ask what the world needs. Find out what makes you come alive and go and do that. Because what the world needs is more people who've come alive. I'm Coach Fred. Keep showing up.